No, it's definitely not. We enter the inventor's hut. Inventors, rather. Okay. The place looks fantastic from the outside. It looks like a dilapidated hut, but once you actually get inside, you're amazed at what you see. The interior dimensions look easily 4 times the size that outside hints at, though some trick of refraction combined with the fact that much of the ground has been removed, the interior is substantially deeper than you would have thought. All around you, scientific projects, experiments, and other devices proliferated. It's very difficult to walk in of the equipment covering the floor perched precariously on tables, shelves, threatening to smash themselves into the floor and thus ruin any chance of getting Dr. Tellhim. Okay, well, at least I found Dr. Tellhim, I think, to help you. You can't see anyone who actually lives here, so you keep exploring. Around one corner, you are floored by a ghastly apparition stretching easily 30 feet into the air. Okay, what is this? Is this supposed to be the Wizard of Oz? A monolithic face stares back at you. Clearly, it's some sort of optical illusion, but it's optically unpleasant to look at, since the fantastic size magnifies each hair and pore until you're sure you would lose an arm in one if you got There's some sort of repulsion barrier in the room which makes it impossible to proceed. You spend valuable minutes trying to get past it, only to be frustrated at every attempt. As a last resort, you try speaking to the face. The eyes snap open and look maliciously at you. The sneer it gives you makes you feel very insignificant, and when the mouth opens and bellows at you, you can almost feel your hair being whipped back by the wind of its breath. Wait, it's supposed to be a hologram. The face is demanding the meaning of your... You stammer out, "You're here to see Dr. Edward Tellhim." The face squints as if trying to make out the features of your tiny face. It then hisses out an ultimatum. "Answer and be accepted. Fail and be dissected." The face then sits back to watch your reaction and seems to be satisfied by the obvious nervousness it is inflicted upon you. However, you regain your composure by reassuring yourself that it is only a holographic manifestation and cannot do any harm. You boldly tell the face to ask away, and it seems impressed by your courage. The face then sneers in an unfriendly manner and proceeds to ask a horribly intricate technical question of mechanics. Your technician rises to the occasion and authoritatively answers the question. The face looks shocked that anybody would know the answer to this riddle. I wish you would have told me what the riddle was. I would be curious myself. Your group proceeds down the hall a bit more nervously than before. Rounding one corner, you hold up a hand, caution to stop the group. You want to play it safe here. When the floor slides apart, and you are dropped into a new level of the combat. You try valiantly to gather your wits about you, while you try to calm everyone's nerves. Rex assesses the situation and declares that you are in no immediate danger. Rex, you just got dropped like a story down. You're in no immediate danger? Then the room is engulfed in a blaze of color, and you are once again face to face with the face! Oh, gee. It looks substantially meaner and grills you with a new question. This one involves biochemistry and neurological impulse terminology. You look to each other in desperation, and it becomes obvious none of you knows the answer. You expect more machine guns or maybe a neural whip or two, but the only thing that occurs so quickly that you aren't sure what actually did happen. In any case, you are outside. What? But I have a doctor with me. What's going on? Don't I have a doctor? Zeke is the picture of health. And he's a medical technician, but he's not completely certified. Okay. What I gotta do then is I gotta get his medical tech up. He's gotta visit some more, oh man, I gotta go find another city. He's no genius like... So unfortunate. Okay, let's try this again. You watch a fascinating display of technology from simple skin grafting to complex myomer implants. There's more information that you can digest. Someone... What?! Well, his medical is now excellent, but why in the world did it say that he can't learn anything? That makes no sense now. Okay. Well, whatever the case, let me go try that again. That doesn't make any sense, though. It really doesn't. But I won't argue. Let's see if it actually works this time. Someone with an excellent medical background like Zeke should be able to handle this, right? Theoretically. Okay, back to the hut. Let's see what happens. They're gonna give me the same exact loadout as last time. Okay. It looks substantially meaner and grills you with a new question. This one involves biochemistry and neurological impulse terminology. Your doctor stands boldly forth and answers the question, and even manages to lecture the face thoroughly on the subject. The face gets bored and vanishes to escape the onslaught of information. Okay, tell me this. Why wasn't he able to answer it previously just because he had a good background? I mean, he should have been able to answer it last time. Okay, continue. A wall slides up in front of you, and you proceed through it into a scientist's playground of gadgets and devices. There are things here your tech can't begin to understand. You use the respite to gather your wits and nerves because you're sure the face will return. You chastise yourself for thinking of it, as if it will read your mind. It does! This time, it's not sitting still like some statue. Instead, it circles the group, sneering and snarling like some desperate shark. It wastes little time before spitting out the next question, a historical fact about the tactical techniques used in the Battle of Mallory's world. Rex allows the face no time to gloat by instantly answering the question from first-hand experience. The face looks about to panic, and it vanishes. The group proceeds around another corner, and this one is a dead end. You don't leave, however, knowing that this is a place full of surprises, and this dead end may be more than that. As you look for the hidden exit, the face reappears. It seems satisfied with the others who have answered its question, and zooms in on you. You bravely hold your ground as the face comes so close that you could use the pupil of its eye as a full-height mirror. The face stares at you for a while and then hisses out its question. Jason Youngblood, tell me where your father is. You say that you don't know the face. No, the face repeats the question. I don't know. It demands an answer. He's dead. The face grows more angry. He's dead. He's dead. The emotion is taking you over. The face bellows. Tell you? I'll show you! With that declaration, you unholster a machine gun and fire round after round at the horrible face. A look of genuine surprise shows on the face, and it vanishes. You continue firing, tired of these games, tired from exhaustion, and fueled by frustration. As soon as your ammo clip runs out, a side door pops open, and the face reappears. This time, it's human-sized, and attached to the rest of the body. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! What do you think you're doing? Put that thing away! The lanky man is pulling at his face. The globs of distorted makeup are coming off. The face under the mess is staring back at you now, and it belongs to Dr. Edward Tellhim. Yeah, I'll tell him a thing or two. Still running on adrenaline, you heft the machine gun and demand an explanation from him regarding the questions about your father. Dr. Tellhim explains that Jeremiah still owes him some sea bills and some Xantaran ribeye steaks for the lock he created, and he just wanted to. You then demand the meaning of this gauntlet you were forced to run, and he explains that it is meant to scare off peddlers and salesmen. The question will screen out anybody who is too unintelligent to waste time talking to. He then expresses sorrow over your father's death because Jeremiah was a good. This brings you back to the real reason you are here. You show him the holodisc and ask if you can repair it. It is it for you. He says that it would be least that he can do after what he put you through. He rubs some complex goo on the disc, then runs it through some sort of buffering machine. When that is done, he hands it back to you. So all he did was do what I do with a simple CD and do a buffering? You examine the surface of the disc and are impressed with the excellence of the repair. There is no evidence it was even damaged. Then you ask if there is a private room you could retire to so that you may view the rest of the message. He leads you to a small room with a viewer in it. You watch the rest of the message and learn the password. There is also quite a bit mushy stuff, and it takes you several minutes to regain your composure before you can return to the other. You offer to pay off your father's debt, but the eccentric old inventor waves it away, and instead asks you what he can do for you. You ask for the directions to the nearest Star League cache, and are shocked when it tells you that it is hidden in the cave just southeast of here. Well, you thank him and leave his hut. Well, I already knew that. Oh... all that for a password. You gotta laugh at this. I mean, it's just so ridiculous, but it's funny and ridiculous at the same time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Okay, well, I'm almost there. So just walk over here, and hopefully I'll find it. Here we go. There it is. Now, what am I going to find in the cave? You found what can only be the entranceway to the Star League cache. There's the scanner. Rex steps up to the machine and puts his eye over the scanner. It registers a match and panel and slides and sophisticated. Enter the password. You type in the password, and the door slides away, allowing you to enter the cache. So much. I mean, what would have happened if someone had just sat there with a brute force password generator or something? It couldn't have been that hard. I mean, it's the future. It sounded like something easy to remember. Only would have taken maybe a day. I mean, it's the future. Ooh, what's this? As you enter the cache, you see a note pinned to the wall and addressed to you. Jason, the key to getting to the cache is to use the code key and imprint the right codes onto it. Each door needs a red, blue, and yellow code, and each terminal imprints a single code. No code is reused, and the card can only hold one red, one blue, one yellow code at a time. Oh boy, this is going to be something interesting. When you get to the map room, use the map I gave you. It will help you. Good luck. Love, Dad. You take the code key on the table and proceed into the ancient Starleaf. Okay, I'm going to pause it here, guys, and we'll pick it up next time.